right, ma'am. So who do I have here with me today?
My name is Phoenix.
Phoenix? As I told you before, that's an amazing name. You know, I like that name. I like the name Phoenix. I like where I'm from, Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah, it's from the bird though, not the city.
Yeah, same thing to me. Phoenix the bird, or just Phoenix, Arizona. I love the name. So I gotta know, how old are you, and how long have you been out here on these streets?
I think I am 26 now.
26.
And I've been out here about 3 years, give or take.
3 years, give or take. Hey, that's a long time,
Went by pretty quick though.
Yeah, it went by quickly. With that being said, I gotta ask, have you used any derivatives, or not those type, but anything that they do to help you, like, the Rapid Housing Project, or have you used any of those resources that they allow or have here in them 3 years?
For the most part, no. But I mean, I've gone to the feeds and I've utilized that stuff, I guess.
Oh, like the feeds are like amazing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to AZ Hugs. He definitely comes through on those.
Yeah,
you know who that is, right?
What is that, Austin?
Austin, yeah. He's cool. That's that's the little homie, man. He's a cool little dude. I think that
it is great shit.
Yeah, he does a lot of good stuff, and it's sad that they're trying to take him down.
Yeah. For real.
Let's talk about that real quick. How do you feel about what they're doing to him?
It's stupid. It's stupid as fuck. He's trying to help people, and they're just, they're not having it.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
If it's not like their way, or their fucking, like how they want to do it, then it's, they're not having it. It's stupid.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, that's crazy, Man, I can't believe that, feeding somebody less fortunate has become a crime,
Yeah.
That's sad, to me. But at the end of the day, it's not going to stop me from feeding them. Definitely, I don't do it to the degree that Austin does, in the hundreds and the thousands. He feeds a lot of people. But, if I stop by and see somebody and they need a burger or a meal or something, I'm definitely going to do that. Nothing could stop me from doing that. So, that's how I feel about it. But I got to ask you, wow, it's 3 years. That's a long time. So, and you've been out here all by yourself, without a boyfriend or a significant other?
For the most part, yeah. I'm actually out here on the streets because I was living in Maricopa City, and my boyfriend of over 5 years had just passed away.
Oh man, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And my family lost the house, so I came out here on the streets instead of going to. I was in rehab like 2 days, Mesa, and then I just kind of left, and I've been out here since, just kind of, I guess in a way, punishing myself, because I blame myself for him dying, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And but because it's always a choice,
It
I choose
definitely
to be
is,
out
yeah.
here. Like, I could have utilized the resources, like you said, like to go to a shelter, like do something, housing, but I choose not to, just because my own personal reasons, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine. You don't have to say, it's your life. It's always unique, This is why I love what I do. I became to love what I do, because you never know who you're going to run into, and you never know what story someone's going to tell, and I think it's just the most unique, coolest thing that I've ever started doing. I love hearing people's stories, and I like to know, what happened, like what happened, like I'm going to ask you, like, how did you become homeless? What was life like prior to you being out here, living life? Were you working? Do you have children? Things of that nature.
So before, I guess my boyfriend died, we were saving up for an apartment, and he was doing really good. He just got a promotion at work. He worked at Intel.
Man, that's awesome.
And he had a car. On my end, though, I had a job as well. I was working for my boss over at it's called True Grit Tavern now. It's a bar. And then he also had a comic book business that was just a few stores down. And I was working at both at the time, and he was putting me through schooling. And he helped me get my license. I was starting to get my shit together. And unfortunately, one of my coworkers had got me on blues because I'd been complaining about being in pain one day because I'm always in pain, you know.
Yeah.
And he gave me one. He just said it was a Percocet. I didn't know actually what it was at the time, and I didn't even look into it like I normally would have, you know. I just took it, and it made me feel like a normal functioning human being for once. So
Yeah.
I think that's why I got so involved in it, I guess. So hooked, you know.
Wow.
I just kind of took over everything. Like every single penny of my paychecks was going towards buying pills. And my boyfriend didn't know about me doing them at first, but he eventually, you know.
So you were kind of hiding them, not to cut you off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very private about my drug use.
Yeah.
And I was just sit in my room and just be alone and just, you know. And when he figured it out, though, like what I was doing, this is how he died, actually. He found my little container I had my shit in one day, and he took it from me, and he said he threw him out. And at the time, he himself was on house arrest, so he had to be home at a certain time. He had the ankle monitor, you know. And so he rushed home, and I didn't even get to question him or fucking look into it, or, you know.
Oh, no.
And the next day, I tried to call him, and he didn't answer. So I went over to his house, knocked on his door, and his mom answered. Both his parents did. I asked them, Tyler's not answering the phone, where is he? What's going on? And she's like, oh, he's dead, he's fucking dead. What did you give him? He's dead.
Oh, man. Yeah.
I just dropped to my fucking knees. I couldn't believe it, you know, I was a child, I couldn't believe it.
Complete accidental thing, man.
I know, I didn't force him to take him, but at the same time, it's like, it was my shit, and just because I didn't want to go to rehab at the time, I was being stubborn.
Yeah.
So, you know, like that directly resulted in him doing that, what he did, you know. So I have to live with that every day of my life.
Man, I'm so sorry that you have to go through that. You know, going through something like that would be trial and error for anybody. You know, that's a hard thing to take on. You know, especially you know, if it was someone that you love dearly and someone who loved you dearly. You know, that's a tragedy, man. And,
it's my future.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I hate hearing stories like this, you know. But it's crazy that it's part of life, you know. I've been through some messed up stuff in my life, believe it or not. I've been through some cold things in my life, just like the rest of them, you know. And it's funny when you meet somebody. Not funny, but it's, you know, it's a sign of
relief.
Like, oh wow, I met someone who's been through something, you know, like as rough as me, you know.
That you can relate to.
That I can relate to. Yeah, I just
relate to someone.
Man, it's just so crazy though, you know, like meeting someone, and man, that's awful, you know. And so from there, what did you do?
Around that same time, my family was losing the house that we lived in, and so I packed up all my shit, and I was gonna go to rehab in Mesa, and so I started to, and I was there maybe 2 days, and then I was like, fuck this.
Fuck this shit.
Pretty much.
Yeah, see you later, bye.
Pretty much.
Beat it, Creek. You know, I'm out of here.
I was like, in my mind, I was just like, what the fuck is the point of this? You know, I have nothing to live for now. Like, why, or get my shit together for. Like, so what the fuck am I doing, you know?
Yeah.
Might as well fucking go thug it out on the streets, you know? But, so.
That's what happened, huh?
Pretty much. I started off in Mesa. I was at it's that park called Pioneer Park.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I started out at.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Pioneer Park.
And I actually lived in Tempe when I was a kid for several years, from I think 5th to 8th grade.
Yeah.
So I came over here, went to Phoenix, and I've been all around. So
you even been to Phoenix before too?
There's a lot of areas that people know me in.
What part of Phoenix, if you don't mind me asking?
Basically wherever Light Rail went. So
wherever Light Rail went. So 19th Avenue, all the way, and all the way back here. 19th Avenue will take you all the way right here.
Yeah.
And then you could go all the way back to 19th Ave in Bethany.
Yeah, pretty much from Mesa to Tempe to Phoenix, anywhere where the Light Rail went.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I forgot. And it'll go all the way to Mesa. You're right. Wow. Jeez. So that's how you got around real easily. Just took that like
Well, easy until they implemented the
we're gonna stop and check everybody.
yeah, the cops are gonna be out here now.
Excuse me.
So I haven't been much on the light rail lately, but
Yeah, they started stopping the whole light rail.
Yeah.
Everybody stop. We're checking tickets now.
the
Like
cops
what-
come on too, and you're like, what the fuck?
some
Check for
people were
warrants and
getting
shit.
warrants.
I
and
know,
shit.
that's what I'm saying.
Whoa,
I'm
hold
like, well,
up.
shit.
Hold on, this is different. I won't be coming on here no more. I guess
Yeah.
bike riding is the new thing. You
Pretty
know, so
much.
yeah. So yeah, I remember that shit. That was crazy. Yeah. So yeah, I don't disagree. If I were you, if I was anybody, I wouldn't even want to get on the bike rail no more.
Yeah,
See
for
you.
real.
Yeah, unless you're on there
gotta time it
legit.
right.
Yeah. But yeah, it's bad. Light rail's awful now. I mean, it's so bad. And they smoke in the light rail.
Yeah. I
Like,
know.
real
I've
shit.
I've seen motherfuckers just like hitting their trays and shit in
No,
the back.
seriously. I'm like,
fuck.
where are we? Dude, am I in New York?
I know. For real though.
Bro,
Some people don't give a fuck, especially in
yeah.
Phoenix.
They
There's at the
are
bus stops and shit
real.
smoking. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I saw some people smoking in Jack in the Box. I shit you. Not, no, it was, man, it was Burger King.
Oh, wow.
I guess you can have it your way
I
at
guess
Burger
so,
King, because
shit.
I was like, me and my wife were like, is this happening? Like,
Is this
let's
real
blink
life?
twice. You same time, ready? Yeah, it's happening. They're smoking in there, you know, just in the part where you can
Yeah,
lounge
the
at.
dining
Like,
area and shit.
and I was like, whoa. And now Phoenix is at the point where you can't even go in there. In any restaurant spot, you can't go. Most of them, anyway. You can't go in there and use the restroom. And now they've created like a second or third window, so you can just walk up and order. Like, yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, but-
Most places are not like Tempe and Scottsdale, of course, is like one of the last places left.
Even
to
Tempe,
where-
some areas though.
Yeah,
Like I've
yeah.
had places where like I literally was a paying customer and they still wouldn't let me use the fucking restroom.
Yeah, aren't they
I'm like,
nuts?
I don't want to smoke in your bathroom. I'm just trying to take a shit. You know, like,
Yeah,
fuck.
just trying to shit, man. Nothing more, please. Do you have toilet paper, though?
And they let it's fucked up. They let other people like use the restroom, and then like after
Yeah,
they
all
just
depends
told me
on
it was
how you look.
closed.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought it was out of order. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
they are crazy,
Yeah.
dude. Crazy. And then even Scottsdale and Tempe's getting the same way. I was just on Scottsdale Road right here, where my wife went, like just to go get these smokes.
Yeah.
Essentially, more than likely, that's where she went. There's literally 15 to 20 people per bus stop passing around a whistle, we'll just say, and spelling their initials like in front of cops. No, real shit.
Scottsdale Road?
On Scottsdale Road, like, you know, Scottsdale Road / Tempe, like, you don't know, like, because it's like Curry, and then where does it end? Where's Scottsdale Road? Like, McDowell?
I think it's the
I don't-
next one over.
I don't know, like, where it is. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
So you don't know who's gonna come and get who or what, you know. So it's actually, it's even gets crazier when you get to that weed smoking shop. You know where that is, Honeybees or whatever, or that weed shop. I forgot what it's called.
I think I know what you're talking about.
The tow truck company,
Yeah.
All City Towing. I
Oh
don't know.
yeah.
So,
The dispo
yeah.
right there, yeah.
That
The
little
compound,
area
yeah.
is ran in the
The compound,
compound.
yeah.
It's ran by it's not ran by Tempe. It's not ran by Phoenix. It's
Really?
ran by like the county. Like
Really? I
yeah,
don't know
so
that.
like the county comes to get you. Like
What
the
the
guy
fuck?
Sheriff Joe used to run with.
Oh shit.
So it's not like regular officers and shit. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, you know, that was a awesome, you know, awesome story. I told you I didn't want to keep you too long. I got one last question for you, and that is, where do you see yourself in 5 years from now? That's how I always
I
ask
never
it.
even used to fucking see myself like a year from being where I was, you know. But hopefully not here.
Yeah,
or in this
that's
situation
great.
at least, you know.
That's awesome.
Hopefully things are better. Cause I mean, shit.
It's a better
it's been
place
rough.
than now, right?
It's been rough. So.
That's what I wanted to hear. I think you can do it. You know, you sound very intelligent, very smart. And like I tell, the only people that I tell this to is people who actually sound like they're smart. You're smart, you know, so I can definitely tell if someone's smart and intelligent. And you haven't let this being homeless thing engulf you and mess you up in a way to where you're just like, you know, there's some. I didn't mean to do that.
I feel that way sometimes. Though.
Me too. But I mean, I didn't. You know, I'm not making fun of nobody or none of that. I mean, but there's just some people who go way too far in being homeless.
Yeah.
You know,
it's like they don't want anything else.
This is just what they want, and it seems like you have a lot more. It seems like you're a notch above the rest, and you still got your mentality state. So with that being said, this has been an honor and a privilege for me, and I hope that next time I see you, you know, you're doing something a lot better. And you'll be notches better than when I seen you this time. And I think you can do it. I know you can. I did it. A lot of other people did it. And I believe in you, man. So do your thing, all right?
Thank you.
Yeah, it was a pleasure having this interview with you. Thank you so much, okay? Bye-bye.